Hello Aries and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 7th of February. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Aries Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs of Aries, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Aries. Well, we'll start your weekly reading with the Four of Pentacles. And this is a card associated with you wanting financial control at the moment, some financial security. This is a card that speaks about saving your money, being conservative with your money at the moment. As this guy does here, he's got his pennies close to him, his pentacles, he's got his feet on them, he's keeping them close to his chest here. So this is the universe absolutely saying, hold on to your money. Don't go out splurging or making any big expenses this week. They're certainly saying save your money for a rainy day, because perhaps that rainy day is right around the corner. So this will also instead help you with the household budget, perhaps with savings plans, perhaps with investments, perhaps, if that is something that you resonate with. But holding on to your money, saving your money for a rainy day is certainly the overarching message of the Four of Pentacles. Let's get all the cards on the deck for you this week, Aries, and we'll find out a little bit more about this saving of your money at the moment. Perhaps you're saving up for something that is right around the corner. Card at the bottom of the deck this week, the overarching energy, is the Nine of Swords, and this is known as the Nightmares card, Aries. Now, this often foretells some anxiety, some worry, some sleepless nights that might lie ahead. This is the energy throughout the week. In some circumstances, this can represent some more acute mental health problems. So if that is the case for anybody out there, Aries, please seek some professional advice, because there are many tools and resources available to you, and we don't want anyone being in that headspace. For everybody else, this is some worries, some fears, turning those molehills into mountains at 2 a.m. when you're staring at the ceiling. We've all been there. We all know what this energy is, and I have a sneaky suspicion that this anxiety that you have at the moment has something to do with your finances. Perhaps you've recently lost a job. You're not quite sure how you're going to pay, I don't know, a large expense that's come up, or something's broken down. You need to replace it, the car, the washing machine, something like that is going on this week for you. I'm sorry, I'm just having a fiddle with my camera. Let's see what's crossing you this week. The Nine of Pentacles is crossing you this week, and this is the Luxury card. This is the card that talks about you having self-sufficiency, financial independence, abundance, but in the luxury high-end spectrum of abundance. Whether that's the dream holiday, the nice pair of shoes, the bubble bath, whatever you consider luxury to be. This is you being able to take care of business, pay the mortgage, pay the rent, pay the bills, have food in the fridge, have a savings account as well, and maybe a little splurge fund on the side. This is what you're trying to achieve with this financial security and control that the Four of Pentacles is talking about here. If you save on to your pennies, they're going to grow into this luxury end of abundance here. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is in your past position. Two nines, you've got three nines on the deck as well, or nearly all the nines, which is really, really interesting. So be aware of synchronicities throughout this week, Aries. Now, the Nine of Cups is the big one, the wish come true. This has happened to you in the past, and I feel the recent past. This could be an end to your financial worries. This might have been a pay rise, a promotion, a new job. It might have been, an inheritance, a small win at the lottery. Something has brought your financial wishes into your life at the moment, and you have such contentment, satisfaction, and the deepest of gratitude that this has manifested in your life now, which brings you to this saving money and then the abundance card. I think this Four of Pentacles down here and the saving money, it's not that you have a lack of money. I think in the past you have had a lack of money, but that's been recently rectified. So you're in this internal state of ensuring that you don't go back there. So saving you money. Perhaps go and speak to a financial advisor if that's something that is resonating with you. If you have a large sum of money that has all of a sudden come in. The other things I would be looking at just with all these cards and to alleviate this anxiety is having a look at your household budget, your personal spending, perhaps credit cards, things like that. Work out if there's any better deals out there for you. The Ten of Wands. This has been a long road. This is the card of burden and responsibilities, of hard work, of stress, even feeling exhausted. You set out on a mission to carry these wands from your village to that village right there. You've been walking for days and nights. You can't see where you're going any longer. You're carrying this burden, this responsibility on your shoulders. It's weighing heavily upon you. But the Ten of Wands is actually a card about achievement. You've actually achieved what you set out to do. You've made it to this village. However you may resonate with that. This has been a long road, and I think this is to do with your financial journey. This has been a long road. It has been stressful. You've worked so hard. It has been this responsibility that you've been carrying, perhaps at times a burden, but you are achieving it. You have achieved it here through your perseverance, through your hard work, to the fact that you've got this high-end luxury that is now available to you in some regards. You are the Magician, Aries, in your crowning position. This is the first card of the Major Arcana, and this is about the manifestation of your intentions in your life now. This is about you being resourceful. This is about your personal power, inspired action. The Magician always has one arm outstretched there to the universe and the other pointing down, speaking about the manifestation of your intentions in your life on the earthly realm. You've got all the tools on the table here speaking about your resourcefulness, and the infinity symbol above your head speaking about divine guidance, divine wisdom, the universe looking after you now. I really feel this is like a financial journey. You're manifesting the finances and financial security that you want in your life now, Aries. And the Four of Swords is the outcome card for you this week. Now, the Four of Swords is called the Truce card. This is a card about taking a moment, catching your breath, resting, relaxing, recuperating, probably from this Ten of Wands down here. Yeah, you've achieved what you set out to do. You have arrived at what your goal was. Now's the time to recuperate, catch your breath. It's also a card about contemplation of what the next steps are for you. How do you build on this financial abundance that you have in your life now? What do you want your future financial self to look like? These are all things you can contemplate. Take a moment to really strategize, work out what those steps are and how you're going to achieve this. Because the call to action will come shortly. This is a nice little breather for you, just to catch your breath. As always, I like to take one final message just to summarize the weekly reading for you, Aries. But if you are resonating with this, by all means, please give the video a like. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to, and if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everybody. Let's get this final message out for you, Aries. Final message for my Aries. Where are you? Right there. Sticking to my hand. It is the number 65. It is the majestic whale spirit. And the message whale spirit brings is always trust the great mystery. The universe has a plan, and sometimes it's, very difficult to comprehend, but trust the great mystery. Let's see what other messages the whale spirit has for you this week. Where have you gone, whale spirit? There you are. The whale spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When whale spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses that part the invisible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness. Now's the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of the universe and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to. Manifest away, my Aries friends. That is the final message of the week for you. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.